Welcome back, Nerdy Squad. This is your boy Otis, back with another video. If you're new to my YouTube channel, please hit the like and subscribe button. Your boy is grinding, trying to reach his goal of 4,000 watch time hours this year, trying to reach his goal of 1,200 subscribers this year. I actually scratched that. Reverse. I'm trying to reach my goal of 1,200 subscribers and 2,000 watch time hours. I went down from 4,000 because I think it's going to be a little bit hard with the way my watch time hours have been going up and down. But anyway, getting into this video, we gotta talk about this whole Zack Snyder tweet. So I'll put it up if I can find it. But the other day, Zack Snyder put up a tweet saying that he is excited to take his kids to see Bluebeetle. And everybody in their mama went chomping at the bits, saying that Zack Snyder must have been paid by Warner Brothers or must have been paid by James Gunn to send out this tweet to say that he's excited to take his kids to see the Bluebeetle film. Look, the man is done with the DCEU. The DCEU is officially dead, okay? We are officially moving forward after Bluebeetle and Aquaman 2 into the new DCU. And fans, for whatever reason, whenever Zack Snyder tweets out anything that has to do with the DCEU, whether it be a picture, whether it be this tweet, they are just chomping at the bits, man, going at this man's throat. I don't know if it's Snyder fans or what they call the Snyder cult that is going at this man because, you know, he sent out a tweet. Oh, he must be getting paid for it. Like, no, he's excited to take his kids to go see a movie. It's a kids movie. I honestly believe it's going to be a good time for kids. For me, it just looks but I think for kids it's going to be a good, fun time. But people are literally going at this man for this tweet, and I think it's crazy because, again, he's moved on to new things. He's moved on to, his Rebel Moon project over at, Netflix. Excuse me, I'm having a hard time talking right now. Over at Netflix, and people are literally just going at this dude for this tweet, and it's not that damn serious, man. Like I said, the DCEU is officially over. We're officially moving forward with the DCU, and Zack Snyder can tweet that he's happy to take his kids to see this movie. Why are, not people, hopefully, that are in my subscriber base, but just people out there so upset that this man is happy for James Gunn? I mean, yes, we all would love to see Zack Snyder continue his vision, but obviously that's not going to be the case. And honestly, it's just time to move on from the DCEU. Whether y'all like it or not, we're going to have to, because it's slowly getting phased out, especially with these last two movies, and we're going to have to move forward with the DCU. And, I know it's still going to be talks and topics that people are going to come up with when it comes to Zack Snyder, whether he tweets out a picture of something that he had, because y'all going to want to forever hold on to the DCEU. And believe me, a big part of me would love to see the DCEU continue. But unfortunately, that's not what we're getting. And I think it's long past time that we finally move on. And a lot of these toxic fans are going to have to move on from the fact that James Gunn is no longer going to be doing anything with, DC, unless James Gunn or David Zaslav decide that they want to bring him on to direct a new project. And I'm pretty sure, once again, it's going to get a lot of fans riled up because, oh, he should have been able to finish his project and all this other BS. But obviously, that's not the case. And I'm just, I'm looking forward to his Rebel Moon project on Netflix. If David Zaslav or James Gunn or Peter Safran decided they want to bring him on to direct the project, hey, I'm all for it, man. I like the little bit darker tone that he had in his DCEU movies compared to the lighter tone that we got in Marvel. But again, this is about the fans, tweeting out or responding to him saying that he's excited to take his kids to the Bluebeetle film. It's a kids movie. It's made for kids. It's something that a lot of y'all toxic fans have got to get out of y'all heads. That, just because it's for fans, just because it's for kids, y'all got to come out here and tweet disrespectful things. Oh, he probably was paid to say that, blah, blah, blah. The man, pretty sure, gave his honest opinion. He's excited to take his fans to see it. It looked like it's an exciting film for kids. If I was probably my 10, 9, 8, 7-year-old self again, I would be excited to see this. This was probably back in the early 2000s, back when I was a teenager, back before all this universe stuff got big and got a lot of talk. I would be excited to go see it. But we live in a different time now, and everything is about building up these universes with characters. And Bluebeetle to me looks okay. Am I excited to see it? No. Does it look like it's gonna be a fun time? Yes. But it definitely doesn't feel like it's my cup of tea. It's just something about the trailers that give off, like I've said plenty of times before, a Disney, Spy Kids type vibe. And again, I'm hoping that it does well at the box office, even though it's projected not to. And there hasn't really been a whole lot of there hasn't been a whole lot of media for it. But if Zack Snyder, getting everybody mixed up here, if Zack Snyder is excited to go see this movie, he's excited to go take his kids, let the man be excited to take his kids to go see this movie. Nobody needs y'all tweeting negative stuff or saying he was paid or whatever stuff y'all got to cook up, okay? The time of the DCU is over, and yes, it has been inconsistent as fuck, and we all just have to live with the fact that we're just not going to get any more DCU films. We're officially moving on to the DCU, and it's one thing I thought about the other day, man, or something somebody posted. Ben Affleck is gonna be the first Batman that we've had to be Batman but not get his own single film, which is pretty crazy to me. And I hands down think he could have been the best Batman of all time. But again, that's not the case, and people just have to move on with the new DCU. Hopefully it'll be in a much better state, with a much more clear direction than what we got in the past DC EU. And I kind of don't mind the darker tone. I do think that the new DCU will be a little bit more lighter, hopefully not too light like Marvel, but it will be a much more lighter tone than what we got in the DCEU. And I know that the Bluebeetle character is going to be a part of the DCU, but I guess not this movie. So it's kind of confusing where I guess the DCU character, Bluebeetle, is going to be part of the DCU, but then you got the movie still part of the EU. So, it is what it is, man. But I really think fans need to just suck it up, move on, let Zack Snyder take his kids out and enjoy the movie. Like I said, I think it's going to be a fun time for young kids, because it looks like a Disney Plus fun film, aka Spy Kids, but it's not made for us, the adults. So if he's happy, let him be happy. He doesn't need y'all trying to throw him under the bus because he's getting paid to say it. Warner Brothers is paying him money. James Gunn's telling him to say it. He can be happy for James Gunn and the vision that James Gunn is bringing forth, because God knows how good it would have been had he got a chance to continue on with his vision. But again, he's moved on to Rebel Moon over at Netflix. So we're going to have to wait and see, what he has going on over there. And that's basically all I got for this video, man. You make sure you like, you comment, you subscribe, you let me know what you think about the tweet and all this other stuff going on with DCEU, or the end of the DCU going into the DCU. I'll check you in my next video. Peace, I'm out.